Welcome to Buy, Hold, Sell. My name's James Marley, and with me I have Roger Montgomery from the Montgomery Fund.
James.
And Ben Clark from TMS Capital.
Thanks, James.
Welcome, gentlemen. We are talking stocks that benefit from a strong US dollar, and that's what's been happening lately. Roger, I'm going to kick it off with you. Sleep apnea and respiratory products, Resmed.
Yeah, look, a business that we've owned in the past, we don't own it now. And for one main reason, even though the AirSense 10 flow generator is kicking some really good goals, the fact is that their high margin masks, they're declining in terms of sales volume and significantly. So for us, it's a hold.
It's a hold. Benny, where are you at on Resmed?
We do own Resmed. I think the quarterly numbers due out shortly will show good revenue growth as those generator numbers and the new products that they've launched in the last 6 months flow through. Philips do launch their new generator in October, and I think the industry is becoming more expensive. Fisher & Paykel's doing very well. Valuation looks full. I'd be a hold.
You're a hold as well. Okay, let's go to funds management, Magellan.
Magellan's done an amazing job communicating, I think, to the financial planning community how they manage money, and it's created a much stickier fund than you would normally expect. I feel that after the Miskies had such a great run over the last few years and 19 times forward, I'd be a little bit more cautious on Magellan, but I think it's top management. They'll get to 50 billion under management at some stage. It's probably a hold for now.
It's a hold. Roger, where are you on Magellan?
As long as they can keep outperforming, they'll retain customers, they'll attract new customers. I've met and know their sales team, their distribution team very, very well. I know Hamish very well. I think they've got all their ducks lined up. If there's ever a fund manager in the world that you could back to grow 2 or 3 times bigger than what they are, other than Montgomery Investment Management, Magellan's probably them. So for me, it's a buy.
It's a buy. Okay. Ansell, it had a bit of a cost out and a restructuring in late June, and things have come off a little bit, Ansell.
Yeah, look, they are going to suffer as the US dollar strengthens against the euro, and in order to meet their market forecasts, or consensus estimates, they're going to have to rely on declining commodity prices and input prices. So for me, they're a plotter, so it's a hold.
It's a hold. Ben, Ansell, is it one you like?
Yeah, I actually like it. I think it's a buy, James. I think the stock's PE looks undemanding. The integration of those businesses, management's been good in the past. I think that'll give them a pretty good free kick in the next 12 months. And I think you also got to bear in mind, like they actually produce in currencies that have been pretty weak. In fact, much weaker than some of the Western currencies in the world lately. So I reckon they're probably a buy.
Okay, we'll stay with you.
Yep.
Macquarie in an upgrade cycle at the moment.
Yeah, it's amazing. Everyone always seems to forget that Macquarie notoriously give conservative guidance, which they did at their AGM. I think the market was hoping for more. Stocks come off. But I think there's still a lot of potential for one-off earnings surprises in the next 6 months or so. We think guidance looks conservative. I've got to buy.
Okay, Rog, Macquarie?
I'll be brief. I think everything that Ben said is absolutely correct. My only concern is that they're trading on 1.9 times book, and their peers trade on between 0.6 times and 1.5 times. So I think they're a bit expensive, but they're a high quality business, so it's a hold.
Okay, it's a hold for Macquarie. All right, let's finish up with QBE. Should do all right in a rising US interest rate environment.
Yeah, well, that's right. If interest rates start going up, that adds a few cents per share to their earnings. I'm interested in seeing the outcome of the upcoming result, because I want to know that that the restructure is working and they're starting to kick some goals there. You've got to remember that from 2008 they consistently downgraded. I think once we know that cycle is absolutely put to bed and over, then I think there's an opportunity to take advantage of an end to the bull market in the bonds.
So at the moment?
Hold.
It's a hold. QBE, Ben?
The CEO and CFO have been increasingly bullish on the last 3 earning calls I've listened into. The last one, they said that they're looking at increasing the dividend payout ratio. They'll float the mortgage insurance business in the second half of this year, which I think they'll get good money for. And you've got those tailwinds, which are all starting to turn in their favour. It's a buy for mine, James.
Okay. Well, a few selective opportunities there in the US dollar earners.